Especially when you share.
가급 몇 분 남았지? 정말 와, 너무 예뻐. 맛있겠다. 아 그러니까 우리 바로 옆에 캐슬 있다고. 응. Tomorrowland. 와 누가 일어나서 타.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to Tron Life Cycle Run, the ultimate.
떨어지는 게 트럼보다 많은데? 드론 이제 뭘 따러 가지?
And these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light speed competition. Look, there's even a tiny pinhole over. I wonder if that means there's a... Except that, stars. Those are long mistletoe.
장지방이도 좋고.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway.
와, 캐슬 들어갈 수 있는 거네? 신데렐라의 로얄 테이블. 아, 밥집이네, 저기. 와 대박.
뭔가 공중에 떠 있는 느낌이 있네.
May I have your attention? Please remain seated. This ride has stopped temporarily and will resume motion at any time. Please remain seated for your own safety. Thank you.
Attention on Peter Pan's flight. This ride will begin motion immediately. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
아니 뭔데? 왜 무서워?
especially when we share it with you. Thanks for celebrating with us. Merry Christmas!
So white and cold and fun.
I do so love a fairy tale Christmas time. This is my favorite time of the year.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. Ho-ho!
어떡해. 내 무비를 다 안 입고 타네. 진짜 많이 샹들리제 떨어졌어요.
그냥 막 타는 것 같은데.
Remain seated in your going to proceed.
하필 기지네집에서 멈추는 거야. 이게 따로 이렇게 하나 운행하고 멈추는 게 아니라 계속
We are being unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly.
관에서 누가 열어 관장.
쟤는 일로 가라.
내려오는 거 아니야? 그거 아니야.
Beast, he has a mighty roar!
All right, all my little friends, this one is for you. Put your paws in the air. Let me hear you all roar! Whoa, I don't know what that was, but that was pretty scary.
Next, we need Belle's father,
I'm gonna sit
Maurice.
right over here.
Maurice gets locked in a dungeon.
Belle would say, bonjour.
Bonjour, everyone.
And one night when her father was away on a journey, Belle heard the sound of galloping.
Everybody gallop!
It was her father's horse, and he returned.
저게 원래 정글 크루즈거든? 근데 지금 징글로 바뀌었어. 크리스마스라서.
candle lighter, your brisket burner, your Yelp taster, and of course, not Josh Gad. But don't worry if you're not into that. You can get a Little Miss hot chocolate or Little Miss coffee, whichever you prefer. It's all continental. And that comes dreaming of a white rhino, just like the one pointed one of the bear. But that was like a serious HR.
아, 지금 가면 될 거 같은데. 딱 맞겠네. 그 전에 타면 된단 말이야? 이때까지 가야 돼. 딱 맞는다, 진짜 시간.
You know, a hot rhythm section really spice things up. But we've got to keep searching high and low.
이걸 안 보고 간다고. 장난 아니다. 와. 와.
저거 짧지 않아? 2시간? 재미가 없다는. 여기 한번 봐봐, 지도에. 지나갈 때 한 번만 찍자. 야, 이쪽은 처음 와본다, 우리. 덤보 쪽이라 우리가 안 왔었어. 과연 덤보가 더 재밌을지. 너무 예쁘다. 여기 왔어야 됐네, 엄마 아빠가. 재밌겠다, 전부. 아, 세븐돌프도 재밌겠는데. 너무 낡아 보여. 좀 옛날 놀이공원 같은 느낌이다. 서커스니까 확실히. 좋아, 우리 거도 좋아. 우리 거도 나쁘지 않아.